we move swiftly on to public participation. Welcome to Mrs. Dingsdale, do apologise, has requested to make representation on item 9, Children's Social Care Performance Report and Transformation Programme, progress to date. Thank you, you've done that, and we've already spoke to, 3 minutes, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
Is that it? Okay, good morning. I'm here today to talk about agenda item 9, the social care report, as the children affected by this are also some of the most vulnerable to trans ideology, and it's vital for you to address this. 2.25 says ongoing targeted action to increase the number of foster homes remains critical. It is also critical to ensure that children are not placed in risky or harmful situations. Recruiting new foster carers at Prides is a huge concern. Most gays and lesbians do not attend Pride, as the only people who go nowadays are trans activists, and are therefore extremely likely to try to transition a child in their care. There is even a testimony on your website from Ruth bragging about how he or she did exactly that. Page 60, 3.4 Family Help is about an integrated model, multidisciplinary teams across social care, health, education and voluntary sector partners. An integrated model is essential, but it's also essential to get it right across the board. All of these teams are currently being given misinformation about trans issues, and you have to take action to correct this. Page 61, 3.16 talks of the front door, supported by consistent processes, aligned workflows, appropriate resourcing and a shared multi-agency culture. Consistency really is key across the agencies, but it is currently consistently wrong when dealing with anything to do with trans. Page 63.7 says the reforms are informed by, amongst others, working together to safeguard children. Working together specifies at 44, information is sought, analysed, shared and broken down by protected characteristic to facilitate more accurate and timely decision making for children and families, to understand outcomes for different communities of children. I don't believe this is happening accurately, but you really need to look into the outcomes for children with the gender reassignment PC. Page 62, 3.26, the programme recognises that improving outcomes for children is closely linked to supporting the needs of parents and carers, including domestic abuse, substance misuse and mental health needs. When older men transition, they are often already married with children. A daughter hitting puberty or a new baby being born often coincide with the decision to live as a woman. The abuse experienced by these families is obscene, yet they get nothing but more gaslighting from trans-affirmative institutions like yourself. The use of cross-sex hormones is substance abuse, and the underlying mental health needs are completely unaddressed by transition. Page 100, Appendix 1, the practice framework suggests you are here to intervene to prevent harm, to focus on practice that is curious, tenacious, and leads to good outcomes for children and families. Until you reassess your trans-affirmative position, you will be causing harm, not preventing it. Refusing to listen to evidence on the harm of the ideology is far from curious or tenacious, and it leads to extremely poor, preventable outcomes for children and families. So please add this issue to your agenda, set up a masterclass or a task group, and do whatever you need to begin putting this right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I'm sure the committee have noted your comments and will be obviously discussing item 9 later. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Graham Thompson. I'm going to waffle on a little bit about what you just heard there. That's Jenny Dingsdale, always stepping up to the plate to talk about something critical. The queering of our children. What was being discussed at the Children's Committee at Devon County Council was about how wonderful it is gender queers being recruited to foster children. They spoke about it at full council on the 28th of May. They were actively recruiting gender queers to foster children. They recruited 10 of them. That is the most vulnerable children being placed into the foster care of depraved people who, in every likelihood, will queer them into transgenderism or smashing heteronormativity, i.e. inducing them into homosexuality. This is child abuse. It is truly depraved, and far many more members of the public need to be speaking up. God bless Jenny and the rest of her colleagues from Protect and Teach in Devon, from time and time again doing just that. More people need to do it. God bless you.
Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me to make a stand.